Step into the vibe, oh yeah. Feel the rhythm rise high, we're living life. Let's fly, off tap life. Sky's the limit, no shy. Off tap life.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction request. So your first time, consider subscribing, join the family. We absolutely love to have you. All right, guys, so this is exciting because we're back with some more Courtney. Courtney is back with a new one. This one's called Spellbound. This is the official video, and I'm looking forward to this. This is a reaction request from the one and only Practitioner. Hope all is good in your hood. Thank you very much for the reaction request. And guys, Practitioner has a flawless reaction request record. Everything he requests is just solid, so expect this one to be more of the same, and we're all Courtney fans here, so we know it will be. So there's no point to hesitate, so let's just go ahead and dive in. Without further ado, from me, for Practitioner, and all of you, let's get off tap. Alright, so quickly, let's just take a moment to appreciate. This is a vibe, man. I like this. Basically, the video and the song itself, it has this kind of OG, kind of feel, like this. What's a good word to use? Retro. Retro is the word to use. Retro kind of vibe, that retro kind of feel. The video, the vibe, the song. This is different kind of feel than I was expecting from Courtney. So it's cool to see her just being really versatile and just branching out and just coming up with new and creative things. It's awesome to see an artist continue to express themselves in just, whatever way they're feeling in that moment. That's how passion is, every moment you might be feeling a little bit differently. Your passion might guide you this way, it might guide you this way. It's just beautiful to see. So she's great. We love her. Let's let her continue cooking.
Doesn't make you feel like a tough guy. Spellbound, baby, and I can't say no. Follow you to hell if it's where you wanna go. I'm in a meltdown lately, but I don't care. You're making me feel so sad, but I can't get enough of this pain.
Interesting thing, I'm also getting kind of Pink vibes. Vocally, there's a little bit of that Pink feel. Even you guys feeling a little Pink in there somewhere? It's quite interesting because it's always interesting when you hear an artist and they start coming into their own, but they certain characteristics start developing, and you start thinking, oh, it resembles this person, or it sounds like that, or it's and it's cool because I think as an artist grows and they start really coming into their own, they're going to always have different styles and things, reinvent themselves and add on to themselves, take a little bit of this, a little bit of that to come up with who they are in 2025. You know what I mean? Like we as artists, we're always, developing, and we're always just coming up with new stuff, and got to stay relevant, and always got to stay fresh. You don't want to ever become stale. You want to always keep on sounding like, you're keeping the up game on the right track, you know what I mean? Because if you don't, you'll get left behind, and people be like, I don't know, I've heard that one before. So really enjoying this. This is a good vibe. This is fresh. This is awesome. This is Courtney, so let's let her keep going.
All the way I can explain. I'm bent out of shape, can't think straight. Picking up the pieces of the mess you made. Aim which left,
Okay.
you took the rest. And never getting back everything I gave. Why you wanna hurt me? What's it gonna prove? What the hell did I ever do to you? How style
Wasn't expecting to hear her drop some bars. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. She's just freaking really just coming out with some freaking little extra spice and everything nice, man. I love it. I love it. Okay, Courtney. Okay, Courtney. All right, subscribe. Let's go.
baby, and I can't say no. Follow you to hell if it's where you wanna go. I've been on down lately, but I don't care. You're making me feel so stressed, but I can't get enough of this good, not bad.
Pivotal moments like this right here. This is a good example of what I like to call a pivotal moment. There's these pivotal defining moments where we can look back and go, okay, this is where they became, their own person. This is where they came into their own. This is where they started to, get on that hot streak, if you will. You know what I mean? Where they're reaching their stride and they're like, okay, they're freaking on a winning streak. They're freaking just absolutely smashing it. They're like, just freaking LeBron Jamesing it in their prime. You know what I mean? That kind of vibe. Like, she's just dropped something right now that absolutely is one of those pivotal, defining type moments, because now everyone has this image, how they remember Courtney, because a lot of people remember her from, when she was on, the show, and she won the show, and, everyone fell in love with her, and she was awesome. And then people started comparing her like we do. Everyone's like, oh, she's a lot like, so-and-so, and she reminds me of this person and that person and everything else, And, it's crazy, right? Because then we kind of get this image built up in our head where we go, okay, yeah, this is who Courtney is, or this is what she's like. Meanwhile, Courtney, especially because she got started at such a young age, she was still attempting to figure out who she was to herself. So, we don't know who she was. How can we possibly know what she didn't even know yet? Because she was still coming into her own. She was still attempting to find that pivotal moment. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things where you're going through the motions, and through time, through growing, through experience, through, going with the ups and the downs and the hardships, the good times, the bad, and everything between. All of these things, this journey that you're on as an artist, when we're doing this stuff, there reaches a point where we finally start feeling like, this is my defining moment. This is who I am. This is what I'm about. And this is how I want to be perceived, portrayed, perceived and portrayed. We want to kind of allow ourselves to finally feel comfortable enough in our skin, and comfortable enough to know that we have found our way, and that we finally have reached that point where we now can say, yeah, this is who I am, and this is what I'm about. And I'm not afraid to, even though I have found that pivotal moment, that I've come to this place that I feel comfortable in my own skin, I'm still not afraid, though, to go over and venture off to the right a bit, to venture off to the left, to go wherever I need to continue to grow and continue to become the best version of myself and to reach my freaking ultimate potential, right? Because that's what happens as you continue the journey, as you continue going through the paces, as you continue going over the obstacles, as you continue just running those races. Eventually you find a comfortable place where suddenly it's like, I'm putting this out. This is who I am. I feel good about this. This is my pivotal moment. This is my defining moment. This is who I am, and I'm going to own it. And I'm good with that. You know what I mean? And this is what we see now. Courtney, we've watched her. This is a cool thing. See, we have a reference map. We have a way to look back in time, and we can see the journey. We can see where she came from. We can see how she became the artist that she has become today. We know how it happened because we have been able to watch these videos, right? Like for me anyways, you guys, some of you guys, I know you've been watching her since 5 years ago or however long it's been since she first came onto the scene. But for me, you guys are requesting this stuff, and so in real time for me now, I'm like just seeing, jumping from 15 to 18 and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's really cool to see. It's kind of, again, just one of those awesome things thanks to technology that, we get to, see the story, how it plays out, but in like kind of fast forward and sped up, you know what I mean? Like I don't have to, like in real time. You guys who've been rolling since 5 years, 7 years ago, however long, you guys been rolling, and it's been going through the paces together at real time. That's 8, 7, 5, how many years in real time for you guys that you've been on this journey. Meanwhile, me, I've got it freaking, expedited. I'm on the supersonic freaking speeded up version of freaking learning everything from A to Z in this short period of time, and that's pretty cool, because I don't have to wait 5 years to find out how does the story play out, which we can see it's played out to be freaking awesome. She's again reached that pivotal moment where she's just comfortable. You can tell she's comfortable. She's having fun now. When you start having fun with what you're doing and you're able to kind of pivot to the right and the left, that's a pivotal moment because you're able to pivot and just do your thing, and you're not even worried about how anyone else perceives you because you're comfortable enough to know that you are your authentic self, and you are who you are, and your real fans are going to roll with you. And those who really are not your real fans, well, you don't want them anyways. So this is cool. What a great song. What a great vibe. That kind of like, again, that retro feel. I like using that word retro for this because it really describes it, I think. And again, that is really cool to see, that bit of variation in what she's doing. We've seen her start out with certain type of energy and vibe, and now we see her do this and creating these original songs that actually feel really like we're getting even a more bigger glimpse of who she really is as an artist. And it's awesome. I love it. And it's always cool when when an artist is willing to be daring and to be bold enough to say, I'm going to not only be daring, but I'm going to invite you along for the journey so that you can really get to know me. And let's just go into the unknown together. Super cool. Absolutely love it. Freaking, you've done it again, Pocket Clef. Well done. Thank you very much for another awesome reaction request. And guys, you can give an awesome reaction request too. The link is in the description. Everyone, just make sure you notice I have permanently, I think it's going to be pretty permanent, but yeah. The link in the description now is the new proper link. So make sure if you're still going to the old link, that was really when I had my old website, and until that whole freaking disaster, I was using the old link mostly. I did use it for a bit in recent times, but I think I'm just going to stick with the new link that's in the description. So I guess the easiest way to make sure you're always clicking on the right link to get to the store is just whatever is the latest video. Whatever links you see in that description are all the most recent, and they all are the right proper links to get to the website or to become a member. You can also become a member. We've got some members who've been members for like 4 years, stuff like that. Like, it's really awesome. Thank you guys for your longevity as part of the family. And we've got subscribers who've been here since day one as well. So thank all of you for being part of this journey, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And for you guys who are new, thousands of videos, there's something for everyone, so go check them out. I promise you won't be disappointed. And yeah, guys, for now, I'm going to bid you adieu, and I'm going to say, remember what you want to the fullest, keep it off tap, and I'm out.
We gotta get out of here! I'll catch you guys later for another vlog!